Yeah, that pisses me off. That is so annoying. Andy Barkov. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Up your auto task. Oh, that's right. I got to get the floors on that side put in. All right. And put it down there. Still going to cover those. Screw it. Should have just left it where it was. What a freaking mess. That did not go anywhere near like I was hoping. All right, how much does one of these doors cost? And where do I get it? I don't think it's is it back to the furniture guy again? Not you. You're useless after the early part of the game. Great. Yeah, we got him to sleep. Take the suit off, go to his bed, tell him to sleep specifically. Then use the fast forward time thing. All right, where the hell do I get a door? Ugh. How can there not be doors? Ah, no doors. Well, that annoys me. So I gotta go take another ship apart to get a door? Ugh. Guess we're gonna have one big compartment. All right, look at my mess. So let's throw an auto vent in, here. Two, three, four, five. So yeah, right there should be fine. Yeah, I guess we didn't have much pressure over there. I don't remember there being a hole, and it's holding the limited amount it's got already. Better close the vent automatically. All right, let's prep our door. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That needs to go also. Just going to break my electrical connection here if I do that. All right, we'll temporarily cancel. Oops, yep, that broke a lot of my electrical connections. Or did we just run out of power? I think we just run out of power. We've been fiddling with stuff for quite a while. I gotta go get some more juice for the batteries. No, we got the batteries here now. We've just disconnected everything. With that gone, so yeah, I don't have conduit running across into this wall. All right. Why do I have an electrical signal here? Weird. Was there a light used to be there? Yeah, there's a light there. That's why. All right, so we'll get the door in here later. A bin that's no longer really on the wall. Figure you out later too. All right. Yeah, we have evacuated the place. I don't think we have the pumps running. Yeah, they're not turned on right now. Need to get those reactivated. How much power do we have? Starting to get a little low. It's toggling back and forth. How does that work? I think one's connected into the wall, the other's connected into the switch, but they're both toggling when I throw this switch. Minus 19. Well, now they're both on. What the hell? I think I remember it takes a bit for it to update, but they're both drawing power. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it takes a while. All right, fine. Oh my god, this is taking so much longer than I thought. What was I doing? I was getting unhappy about the lack of a door. We need to get our atmosphere back. I don't plan on punching any more holes outside, so let's get this stuff turned back on. Auto. They should still be connected to sensors. Yeah. The gas level is not changing. Did we zero out the canisters? No. Well, that one kinda. I gotta turn these back on. That's what's going on. I turned them off to save my sanity. There we go. All right. Sensors are working. Temperature's fine. A lot of junk scattered throughout the ship. I gotta redefine my cargo bay, my barter bay. We got another one of these to stuff a bunch of this stuff into. So let's see. Let's get some more lights installed. Get one over here. Let's see. Yeah. Third one down. Looks like this is pretty well lit currently. I think we've got enough lights up there. All right, we'll save the other lights for now. We've got an auto vent here, and did I get that auto vent put back in over here? Apparently not. Access hatch is going to be spare. Let's go. Toss this stuff in the crate. Oop. Organize this stuff later. Can't put that in there, huh? I'm gonna jettison that stupid thing. Okay. You replaced the dolly with that one? There we go. All right. I forget what we even have in here. Oh yeah, the odds and ends for repair. That one, more floor stuff. Floors and walls. All right, I'll have to organize this stuff as well. I'm mainly just focusing here. So I'm going to get rid of that. Might be able to sell it back to somebody, the furniture min vendor possibly. Turn off that. Dolly is ready to go. All right, so got the zone set up. Got that. I gotta unload this stuff from my inventory. They're already filling up. Yeah, I'm still not too happy about this situation. All right. Well, we can go get a door from a ship. This door did not auto close. Why? All right. Our nitrogen and oxygen are set. Our temperature is fine. Yeah, I just need to get a door in here and then figure out how I'm going to organize this area. I can't believe with these two things. I guess, I mean, I'll be able to empty these out quite a bit when I'm done kind of designing and redesigning this thing. A lot of lessons learned. After we get this all done, the plan is to do some kind of an extension out here and out here. Probably not as wide, a little more narrow, but we're going to need, eventually, if we stay in the same ship, we're going to want to set up a reactor, a nuclear reactor, a torch drive, all that kind of stuff, and that takes a lot of space. All right, so let's see. I think I might need a couple more thrusters too. We're a lot bigger now. I don't know how you tell that kind of stuff other than by feel as you're flying, but you can't really see any, as far as I know, you can't really see any overall ship metrics or flight metrics or anything. If you can, let me know where to look. I don't think there is such a thing. I think the nav screen would be the closest. But it doesn't have detailed info on the ship in here either, so I don't even think we have a mass calculation in here, how much we mass. Alright, battery's running out. So I can't buy a door. That was my next big thing. Otherwise, I think we're up and running. We've got the environment stuff reconfigured and running fine. We've got battery power will top up again. I'm going to go buy another 24-hour pass, or maybe a 72. Yeah, let's go get that stuff done. First up, go check our batteries. 100 and 100. Okay, in you go. All right, so we got 2 100 charge batteries. my power. Give me my... Pop all those off. Yeah, just buy a 72-hour license. Subfloor bin. You can have it. I have an air vent loose somewhere in there. Alright, that should be our new one. Taking us through 9-1. That's our old one. Yeah, which is expired. And our other old one, which is expired. Okay. Alright, where's a guard? Never find security when I want one. Can't find a guard to save my life. Where the hell is security in this place? Anytime I do something naughty, they show up, but where are they every other time? Huh. Alright, fine. I guess I won't worry about it. Okay, current plan. Go find a ship. Get a door installed. Man, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do in here. Still debating putting a wall in. It just doesn't feel like there's going to be enough room for the accoutrements. How big is our apartment? So we've got a bed. That takes up a weird amount of space. I assume that's a 2x3. That's another bed. Oh, okay, 2 beds, 2 by 3. Sink is just a 1 by 2. Toilet's a 2 by 2. Refrigerator. 2 by 4. I guess it is 1, 2, 3, 4. I could probably get most of that basic stuff fit in there. Get that bin moved over somewhere else. Put a wall in with a door. Have a living area. And then figure out what I'm going to do with that in the meantime. That's probably what I'll do. All right. So when we get to the derelict, we'll try to get a door in, and we'll get this wall in right here. Then when we come back, we'll, depending on, we might be able to find some of the stuff in the derelict, depending on which ones we find. But we'll get that arranged, and I think, like I said, I'll probably try to get a couple of thrusters too. See if we can get a couple more thrusters installed. Maybe get one here and one here. Yeah. All right, let's make a save. What am I up to? NS10. All right. That's right. I think that nitrogen canister is getting low. They're both okay. We've got a spare nitrogen, a couple spare oxygen. All right. Let's go see how this thing flies. Let's see what the wreck situation looks like. Been doing an awful lot of these. Only one left way out there. Well, I think maybe I'll go there, 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 there. All right, we'll just jump out to this first one. After that, I need to make sure I take the time while we're slow boating over to get repairs done. Whoops. We're gonna bounce hard. We're gonna bounce real hard. Forgot about our velocity. Forgot the most important part. What's it take to actually wreck one of these things? Man, they seem way too forgiving in a lot of ways. They fudge a lot of numbers. Series Max. Ooh, look at this. Quality C, 2 compartments, Series Max. This could be a good one. Bolt from the blue. That's quite the start. I see an HE3 tank. I see a reactor core. Oh boy. We're going to need all that space we got. All right. Let's make a save over top of that one. All right, been a while since we've been out and about. We got our suit on. We're at 83 and 94 on O2 and battery. 91 charge, 87 charge, and 49 on the GOT, but we got a spare battery in the charger. Air vents. Really? That thing was hiding really well. Weird. Won't go in there. That's fine. All right. Yeah, we'll go in with Katana first. Come back and get the other thing after. All right. So, I don't want an airlock. We got turbo pumps. Might need another turbo pump. Not good gas pressure. There's a thruster. Do we go for another transponder cash out? It's, well, I'll remember it's here. Let's go finish taking a look around. Yeah, look at that. Got power up there. Fusion grade laser capacitor is in okay shape. Reactor is repairable. MHD is good. Yeah. Another MHD. Everything's looking pretty good. And then how much HE3? Not a huge amount, but, you know, it's worth a little bit. Bunch of bins. Oh, there's my door. Let's restore it first. Whoops. It has to, oh, I have to knock that corner out. Yeah. We go knocking power out to a lot of my systems again. My door. Cool. All right. So, still plan on grabbing the thrusters and stuff. We'll deal with that later. We got cargo netting out here. No. Care. Don't care. Another katana. They're hard to carry, though. It's full of junk. All right, plenty of thruster assemblies. Cooler, battery. Not worth much. More regular pumps, more batteries. All right. Well, not bad. I mean, we'll definitely make some money. I'm not sure when I want to. It's too early for me to try to put a reactor together, and I don't have the ship expanded enough to do it. So we'll probably just yoink all of the parts out of this thing for resale. I'll grab a couple of thrusters to add on to the ship. I didn't see much else that I need to grab. But that's going to have to be another time. I've run out of time for today. 8 a.m. my time. I got to get some stuff done this morning. So I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. Man, it took a long time to get that stuff done, and we learned some hard lessons. Some really hard lessons. Ouch. But, you know, valuable information. Now I know. So, ship's looking pretty good. Got some cleanup to do and a little more organization, and the floors are, you know, terrible mismatch of different colors, but whatever. I still got to figure out the storage stuff. It's still bugging the hell out of me. There's got to be better ways to do it that I haven't seen or figured out yet. So I'll keep working on that. But for now, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Stay safe.